Right, I just had to scour my bed for a Lindor. I know I've got a fucking Lindor. And I can't say Lindor or think about Lindor chocolate without that song by Jelly Bean. Go, Lindor, Lindor, ba, ba, oh, ba, ba, oh, ba, ba, oh, ba, Lindor, ba, ba. And then I'm off. And it's kind of reminded me of like, I was thinking last night, so I did a video of literally what I'm like. There's little like songs, there's quite a few little songs that have invented themselves in my head over the years. But they get invented kind of in a minute or two, but then they stick there for years. And then I do my darling. I do my darling, my darling, my darling, I do, my darling, my do. I do my darling, my darling, my darling, I do. And there's loads of little funky riff versions of it and going, I do my darling, my darling, my darling, I do, darling, I do. I do, my darling, my darling, I do, darling, I do. My darling, 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 I do, my darling, darling, I do. And just fucking go all over the place in little weird little rhythms, and I'm dancing to it. And that is how I achieve housework. Very readily so. It is. But then what happened was, I started thinking about that. Should I just do it because like that? That was a half-assed attempt. I felt a little self-conscious doing that. That wasn't an authentic expression of it. Man cream, yes. Quite a few people, exes, friends, people's children. I've got them singing man cream, yes. It's literally just face cream, but I just was calling it man cream because it's for men, it's cream. Man cream, yes. Man cream, yeah. It's an 8-bar loop. An 8-bar loop of man cream. And it just finishes with a little man cream, yeah. Man cream, yeah. Man cream, yes. Man cream, yeah. Man cream, yeah. To the man cream, like that. To the man cream. Oh. That goes on for hours. That can go on for ages. And like, I had an ex who hated it. She hated it. But I bet you could speak to her because you could catch her walking around going, bam, 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 bam. It's a little ring, ding, ding, ring, ding, ding, ding. Jolliness, irritatingly jolly. But that's what my head is to me. That is what my head is to me. Oh, the motherfucking time, G. And it's relentless. Little unnerving. It's good. What is good about the boring group is I am getting to be all of my me's. Speaking to the granny intelligently. And then someone having a fucking go pop at me. I'm rambunctious. I am fucking unbridled. I am acetabula. That's not even a word. Well, I suppose it is actually. I have a deep pit. I'm a deep pit of nothing. So an acetabulum. Socket ready to receive. Naughty right here. But I don't know. This is how I am. Like this right now. I can be when I want to bust, but I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't wriggle and rise. I'm wriggling and rising a lot at the moment. It's kind of good. It's because I'm training a lot. There's lots going on in my muscles, and that's helping. It's definitely helping. But I don't know. The energy has to come out because the energy always comes out. The energy will come out. That's another one that goes on for ages. It's like, these are all real things. Yeah, the energy has to come out. That's a couple of years old. That one is. That's a couple of years old. That one is. So just a friend of mine was very encouraging of it. She loved it. You could see she was thinking the energy will come out. It does, and she was obviously making her own connections to it. I've not been back. I've not had any call to go back on the page yet from the Cosmic Granny or my leaf. I'm talking to a leaf about music from a shoe. And that's a real thing in my world, and I'm enjoying it immensely. I want to talk to my leaf, my female leaf. And while I'm at it, I might as well do some mobs on my Taylor Cruel joint. I think it's kind of a good sign. I think it's kind of a good sign that, like, the energy needing to come out and wanting to come out is it's a fucking hell of a lot better than Voidical Nothingry. Voidical Nothingry is just and you know, maybe this is actually the effect of actually having those connections, having, you know, the game to make your brain awake. And it is making my brain awake. Came to make your brain awake. Came to make your brain awake. See, that just goes in my head. Make a shiver and shake, make a shiver and shake. Very old tune, very old tune. God, dear, see, I was even going to start talking about Scooter, then why was I going to talk about fucking Scooter? Me fucking head, man, is all over the place, man. Gone on, man. How are you? Me fucking head, man. It's all over the place. So's my foot. So's my life. So's my grip on reality. I'm like, with gay abandon. I am the wild impresario of fucking don't shitting care anymore, really. It's nice to have a funnel through which I can spurt all of this guff within me, so then maybe I can exist more normally and do the things I need to do today. And I shall. But there is this jiggling, wiggling, piggling, tickling thing inside of me. And it has to come out. It has to come out. So it will come out. Like, focusing your energy on your exercise bike. Why don't you go and lift your weights? Like, because then I find I'm just walking backwards and forwards. Actually, did I finish that part of the story when I was talking about the doing an impression of myself doing a song and it going on for hours? And it went on for hours in my head. I forgot that I was actually thinking, what should I actually do? Should I just let one happen and let it roll? Because literally, after 2 minutes, people would be going, whoa. If it just literally didn't say anything and just let it fucking roll, just one of my little mantras, and then develop it how it develops, and then standing up and doing the dance with it and all of the actions. And I can get quite into the funkiness of it all. And then even just thinking about doing it played over and over in my head. I don't know why I suddenly just thought of that in the middle of whatever the fuck else I was just talking about. I'm kind of aware that I've just digressed massivitudinally to the left of centre. But that's okay. That's okay. This is, I don't know, this is me showing you my me in a lot of ways. This is showing you my me. This is just a normal day. This can actually be when I'm quite fucking happy. And I'm just chattering away to you. And you're like, mate, would you stop? And what, stop being me? I can't. But then I know that is really difficult to deal with. I was going to write a poem about it in my child mind. I really liked the last poem I wrote. Like, I don't call what I do poetry, really. I look at it and think a lot of it's pretentious. It's just writing, it's feeling with words or something. I don't know what it is. But I liked the way I wrote the last one because it just went down the page. It was only 2 or 3 words to a line and then 2 line spaces, and commas in weird places and capitals in weird places, just the odd one here and there. But I liked it because it made it flow differently somehow, and then that made rhythm change, and that was what it was. That was the poetry element of it. It was just a stop-startiness. But there was a benign simplicity to it, and how, rather than laying on the drum, it's just made me not, things I'd maybe not want to be alive anymore and stuff. And I was going to write about how it's like, it hurts me when I know that it's just that people don't not like me. It's just that they need me to go away for a while. to not be there for a while. So that sort of thing, just a very childlike view on it. Is that's all right. You can. I don't mind if you feel like that, because I'm understanding of that. And that, you know, behind that is the whole host of all the shit about, you know, my intensity and all that. And so, but a child would just say, it's okay, you can need me to go away for a while. And I don't have to be upset, and you don't have to be upset. And that was what was bothering me, is when you get upset or you don't want to admit to it, right? Basically, what I was going to say, in a child's way, it's like, I think it's because they think that I think it makes them a nasty person, but I don't. And it was going to be written like that, and it was starting to, like, come into my head. But I think maybe my self-consciousness kicked in, and you're like, yeah, me just being a pretentious cunt again. But the last one I wrote, there was some really lovely feedback on it. There was some really lovely feedback on it from a couple of people. And like, I don't need much. I do need my attention, but I don't need loads of it. I don't need loads and loads and loads of it. But I do need it. Don't ever stop, please. I'll die. I'll die. That was another thing, Coid, about how, like, that vanity, that fucking underlying self-consciousness and inferiority and rah, 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 rah. Oh, sorry, the big-headedness is always stemmed in, like, you look at me, it's all this fucking gorgeous, and it just lets all this rally around and fucking words. It's like, that's the always interpretation that everyone has of someone who's a bit vain or fucking gorgeous. Because it's like, it's not, it's more like, oh my god, please don't find me disgusting, is far more what's the underlying cause, if you're looking for one, and it's one I'm aware of, and I can't stop happening, and I hate it, and I don't agree with it. But yeah, I know I'm interpreted as any sort of, you know, oh god, it's always you, and you think, yeah. And how much of a percentage of those are people just like, a bit fucking jealous, you're getting attention and I want it. That's what it comes across like. There are a lot of little babies around when it comes to this stuff, I find. People who take things really fucking personally about this kind of shit. When you're discussing mental health and people telling you to tell it to go away. It's just really that fucking simple. Are you sure? Are you sure it's not that? Are you sure it's not this? What the fuck? Anyway, that's getting monacle. Well, I don't want to be monacle. I need to, like, I don't know, there might be another one of these, because it's like, as soon as I finish making a video, I upload it, it's like I'm straight away jiggling, and then and I fucking, and I have to sometimes just go, I just don't care. I'll just sit here flicking a coin, like that, looking around the corner with like a matchstick hanging out of my mouth, going ding, and there's this chaos around me, and I'm like, it's a breeze, man, it's just happening. It has to just happen around me. I have to wear that shit. I have to slip it on like a jacket, like a fine velveteen cape, and wrap it around my torso, like an English lord, and say, "Butterkins, fetch my scooter." What a lovely ending. Right, bye.